So this morning, when Kinder Morgan workers tried to come into the clearing at Borehole Site Number 1 down in the forest, activists met them there and chased them off, actually. Some of the activists followed them down the trail back to their vehicles, and one young fella decided he'd get underneath their vehicle and prevent them from driving away. So I think it was a spur-of-the-moment instinctual thing. So he's been lying under a car since about 10:30, 11 this morning. And the police have been on the scene watching over him, and that's where we're at now. It's just people trying to wait each other out.
How's the day been?
It's been a little hectic, you know. It started off, I got here about 6:20 and there was a ton of media here, and I did a couple dozen interviews with media. And people started to gather, and we started to get a good number of people here. It looked like it was just going to be a gathering like that not much was going to happen today. I didn't think with that much media here that Kinder Morgan would actually come in and try and do some work. But then we got the call that they were there in the clearing, and so it was time to scramble and get people out. And then we found out they were somewhere else, another park near the mountain where they were working. So it's been a kind of a cat and mouse game all afternoon, chasing each other around. Kinder Morgan trying to find places they can work, and the caretakers here trying to find Kinder Morgan and stop what they're doing.
Take another job! Take another job!
Who's organised this and who?
Yeah, well, we're just calling ourselves Caretakers of Burnaby Mountain. It's just an ad hoc group of people who have come together, local residents, people that work up in the university or work in the area. So there was no pre-existing organization of any kind. When people found out in September what was happening on the mountain, they just started to find each other. And then once we had a bunch of people together, we started organizing and trying to sign up for shifts, so we knew there'd be people here on watch on the mountain.
And the aim of the Caretakers is?
The aim is to not allow this pipeline project to go ahead whatsoever. Now, you know, at this point, I'd be pretty arrogant to think that we could do that. But, you know, there's the city of Burnaby pursuing legal means of trying to stop this project. There's the Tsleil-Waututh First Nation just outside of the harbor also pursuing legal means of trying to stop the project. So in some ways, our role has become a delay tactic. How can we slow them down?
Right. They still have to go another step and get an enforcement order in order to be able to start arresting people. But that's pretty quick. We can probably do that in a half a day.
But it's about defending the land and stopping some of the atrocious damage that's happening locally and globally.
Making a film about climate change.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Is there? What would you say the implications are of this project?
You know, every person I've been talking to here, I swear, has got that dual understanding of local and global.
It doesn't just impact here, but if you start really exploiting the tar sands and having that piped through to here and then put on tankers and using such a dirty source of energy, it's going to impact the global climate. So if we can stop it, it not only benefits this local neighborhood from keeping the pipeline going through, it really is going to benefit the climate. We need to invest in clean energy, green energy, not this dirty tar sand energy. It's ridiculous.